Today we're going to take a look at multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. Multiplying fractions. There's two ways to approach this. The first way is to just multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. 6 times 2 is 12, and 7 times 3 is 21. In this case, these fractions can both be reduced by dividing by their common divisor, which would be 3, and that'll give you 4/7 for your final answer. Now let's look at the same problem a different way. Some of you may have learned about cross-simplifying or cross-reducing. It's doing the reducing ahead of time. So in this case, I have a number on top, this 6 here, and a number on the bottom, this 3 here, that have a common divisor or common factor. So I can divide those out before I start doing my multiplying, and this will help with bigger number problems. So these are both divisible by 3, as long as it's a number on the top and the bottom. This will become a 1, and this will become a 2. Now you're going to do just what you did the first way and multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. 2 times 2 is 4, and 7 times 1 is just 7. And you'll get the reduced answer a little bit quicker that way. It is up to you which of these two methods you use. Time for you to try it. Pause the video, do the problem yourself, and then hit play to check your answer. You can see both methods there. The first way is up in the top in red. The second way is down at the bottom in the black and blue. But either way, you'll get an answer of 2/15. Now let's try multiplying with mixed numbers. The first rule is you cannot leave a mixed number as a mixed number. So you're going to want to change these. The shortcut way is to do the denominator times the whole number. That kind of tells you how many pieces you'll have in those 3 wholes. And then you're going to add the numerator. So 3 1/2 is the same as 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 1, which is 7, and the denominator will still be 2. So that's the same as 7/2. And you're going to do the same thing for 1 1/4. 4 times 1 is 4, plus this extra piece, so that would be 5, so it's 5/4. Now you can multiply just as before, straight across the top and straight across the bottom. You'll get 35/8. This is an improper fraction, so we'll want to make it into a mixed number. 8 can go into 35 4 times. That would be 32, so you'll have a remainder of 3. And the denominator will stay in 8. Always check at this point if you can reduce this fractional piece any further. In this case, you can't. So your answer is 4 3/8. Time for you to try it. Don't forget to pause the video before you start writing for problem 2 on your homework. Then hit play when you're ready to resume. Your final answer for 2 2/3 times 1 3/4 should be 4 2/3. Pause if you need to fix or check your work. Now let's move on to dividing. The good thing about dividing with fractions is you usually don't even have to divide. The trick for dividing is you multiply by the reciprocal of the second fraction. So you're going to keep this first fraction just as it is. You're going to change division into multiplying, and you're going to flip this second fraction over, which is called taking its reciprocal, so this will now be 3/1. And then you can multiply straight across just like you would in any multiplying fractions problem. 5 times 3 is 15, and 6 times 1 is 6. Again, we got an improper fraction, so we're going to fix that and make a mixed number. 6 goes into 15 twice. That's 12. So 15 take away 12, that'll give us a remainder of 3, and our denominator is still 6. Now here's a case where you can still reduce. Both 3 and 6 are divisible by 3, so your final answer should be 2 1/2. If you need to review that again, don't forget you can rewind and go through it one more time. Now it's time for you to try it on your own. 12/15 divided by 3/5. Pause the video, try the problem, and hit play when you're ready to check your answer. You should get a final answer of 1 1/3. Pause if you need to review the work. type for today, much shorter than yesterday. Dividing mixed numbers. So the same rule is true for dividing with mixed numbers as it is for multiplying. You cannot work with a mixed number the way it is. So you're going to make them into improper fractions. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, so 2 and 2/5 is the same as 12/5. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, so 1 and 3/4 is the same as 7/4. Oh, common mistake I did there. This should be a division still. I haven't changed any reciprocals yet. So you're going to want to keep the first fraction, then change to multiplying, and take the reciprocal, flip it over, for that second fraction. Now we can multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. This will give you 48 over 35. This is an improper fraction again, so we'll want to do this like a division. 48 divided by 35. Well, 35 goes into 48 once. That will give us a remainder of 13, and it's still 35ths. In this case, you cannot reduce. So my answer would be 1 and 13/35. Time for you to try it. Pause the video until you're done with the problem, and then hit play to check your answer. Your final answer for this one should be 11/18. Down at the bottom of your worksheet, think back on the problems that you've tried and rate your understanding of how you feel about multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. Don't forget, if you need some help or are only kind of okay, you can review this video again or get some help online or from a friend.